We've all been in situations before where we see somebody and they're really confident. Like the confidence seems like it's coming from anger almost, or maybe it comes from fear. Like you see this look of fear in their eyes, but their words are always the perfect thing to say. We've all had this experience of encountering somebody that is thinking that they're coming across one way in their head, but then not realizing that other people, for the most part, are seeing them in a totally different light. And how do we avoid getting ourselves into this same exact situation to varying degrees? And the best way that we can do that is simply by learning what energy is guiding us. When we gain a really good awareness of what energy is guiding us, it's almost like a cheat code for life. Because even if something feels good and if something seems like it adds up logically, if you can intuitively feel into it and you can tell that the energy behind it is fear-based or anger-based or pride-based, then you can use that as an opportunity to let go of it. It's also a great way to tell if you are in a good headspace yourself. Because even if you're saying positive things or if you're acting confident, if the energy is coming from this like forceful, frustrated, or fearful or judgmental place, then at the end of the day, it's only going to loop you back to itself. Check in with yourself. And if you want, you can just take a breath and ask yourself this: what energy am I operating from? And then take a breath and sit in silence. See if maybe your subconscious even has an answer. For some people, it's a sense of righteousness, like they need to do the right thing. It's almost like passing a test in school type of righteousness. Like you're trying to get the right answer on the test. You're trying to not be wrong because you feel like if you're wrong, then it's really bad. But that's not real. That's just the 3D reality that was imposed upon us. And it's very important that you let go of the framing that you have to be right or wrong, or you're going to be wrong. It's not black and white. Everything in life basically is a spectrum. You can be more something or less something. You can be more wealthy or less wealthy. You can't be wealthy or not wealthy. It's not true. There's actually just scales of things. Also, you should check out my free community called The Circle of Wisdom. There's also higher tiers that you can pay for where you get weekly coaching, but join the free community at least. We do a breathwork gathering, a breathwork on the full moon every month. The next one's March 3rd. So what do you think you are run by? When you tune in with yourself, are you really run by passion, joy, presence? Or does it come from kind of a robotic place, like do the right thing, do the right answer? Some people experience it like that. Other people feel it as kind of like a shame. Like if they do the wrong thing, they feel like they're less worthy. They feel like they're not good enough. This can be one of the most toxic things because this is what I call shame-based alignment. So it's when you find alignment in your life and you do the right things, but it's not actually coming from positive energy and connection to God and connection to source. It's coming from frenetic, sweaty, obsessive, computerized inner mind. So if you're obsessive about being in alignment, the energy is still that of obsession, even if you're obsessing over being present. Most of life, you're just doing things. So the energy that's in your body while you do things, while you take action, while you speak, while you accomplish your purpose, while you do your tasks in the day, while you connect with your family, while you connect with your friends, that energy is what 98% of your life is going to be made of. So if that energy is just like forceful and frenetic, you're going to kind of be made of that heavy energy too. Even if you're meditating, doing yoga, eating healthy, and doing all these other things that are good, because you almost have like a monster inside of you, like a perfectionist monster that's trying to get you to do the right thing. And that monster has a low vibration because it usually has a vibration of shame. There are many things that can drive you towards taking right action besides alignment. So it's very important to check yourself and understand, am I really doing yoga and meditation and taking action on my purpose? I'm actually tuning in to alignment and that's how I'm accomplishing this stuff? Or am I like kind of whipping myself on the inside and forcing myself forward in an aggressive way and then through that finding alignment? Because that's not sustainable. and eventually it'll come out. So if this is you, then reach out to me, because the best way to get help with this is to work with people one-on-one or in a close way that have already been through it. So if you want to go through the process of letting go of that scary perfectionist on the inside and getting to a more soft, loving approach from the inside where you'll actually excel to a higher degree. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.